table. Superstar and lesbian escapade. New Prez doll that's anatomically correct. To Gossip, Gossip, Gossip. And now, a lady with all the right connections, capital connections. Please welcome Karen Feld. Nice job. It's good to be back. You brought me a doll that's all over
You
Washington.
Can't wait to open your gift.
Yes, yes. Tell me what this is.
This is a anatomically correct Bill Clinton doll. It's a little troll, and it was made by Celebrity Spoofs, and they sent one to President Clinton because he has such a wonderful sense of humor. But he's wearing it comes in a red, white, and blue gift box, as you can see, and he's wearing his little red, white, and blue jogging suit with the spoof of the presidential seal and a baseball cap that matches.
Yes.
In one hand, he's holding a saxophone, and he's wearing a T-shirt which has socks. It's kind of small. There's socks coming out of the end of the saxophone.
Oh, yes, yes.
In the other hand is a daily spoof newspaper that says extra, extra, jobs, jobs, jobs.
Yeah, right.
right.
And then
and his new haircut.
He is anatomically correct.
He is anatomically correct. And the man who created this assured me that they did a lot of research to make sure about that.
Not
that they interviewed
much.
A lot of people. Well, maybe they did. That's what they found.
Where does it stop? And these are doing very, very well, right?
Well, they just came out, and he sent the first one to the president. We don't have a reaction yet. They'll be around.
What about Hillary? Now, somebody's putting practical jokes on Hillary.
Well, that's right. We know Bill has a sense of humor, but everybody isn't so sure about Hillary. So some high-level aides in the White House decided to find out, and they wanted to kind of lighten her up a little bit. So they decided to do a prank, and they put a whoopee cushion under a seat where she was supposed to sit at a formal dinner. But what happened is this little joke backfired in more ways than one, because the president sat in the chair intended for his wife.
So they heard when he sat down?
Right.
What happened?
Well, he thought it was so funny that he even found out who the prankster was behind all this and wrote a funny thank you letter. Which is,
that's great for him.
Unusual.
That's great, yeah.
Isn't that terrific? Yeah.
What about Hillary with the new hairdo now?
Well, we're hearing about both of them with hairdos here.
Yeah.
And Hillary has become such a role model for so many women that not only has she got this new $275 wedge haircut, but a company in New York, Jacqueline's, is really cleaning up on Hillary wigs. And they're bigger sellers than Princess Di wigs now. They have a before and an after.
And
we
put one on me. And we want to show you what that looks like. Yes, we can call for that.
And for now that looks like the after. For $175, you can look like Hillary, and that's cheaper than her haircut. That's a synthetic version. Comes in 50 different colors, too.
It could be, you can yell at your husband.
That's right. Not only that, you get an extra bonus, a detachable headband.
Oh, okay, very nice. Now, what about Chelsea?
Well, Chelsea missed some school this spring.
Yeah, I heard that.
She's apparently not used to all the Washington pollen and allergies, and it's kind of like father, like daughter. They run in the family. And of course, we know the president is allergic to socks, Chelsea's cat. But Hillary seems to think that Chelsea is allergic to flowers. She has quietly asked that all the floral arrangements be removed from the White House.
Which is, any mother would do that. Is she going to replace them with silk flowers or just...
They might collect dust, which she might be allergic to.
Or hair flowers.
That's right. Anything like that.
What about now, it's funny, we listened to them for 4 years, and now they're gone totally, the Quails. I was thinking about them the other day. But isn't that amazing? 6 months later, they're just
out of here.
Yeah.
Well, they've moved back to Indiana now that the kids are out of school. And Marilyn is a partner in an Indianapolis law firm. We're not sure about Dan's political future, as we all know. But Marilyn, who's always been very ambitious, is thinking about running for governor of Indiana.
Marilyn Quayle.
Marilyn Quayle.
Interesting. And he could be first man then. I mean, it's all strange.
That's right, first man of the state.
Of the state, yes.
It's interesting because a few years ago when he first became vice president, she was talking about running for the Senate, and everybody thought that sort of wouldn't be too appropriate. And she gave up, her political ambitions.
Did you know her?
Of course.
And would she be a good governor? Is she very, very smart?
Well, she's very smart.
Yeah.
She's a very bright lady.
And last but not least, they're having paper dolls now that are politically correct. What does that mean?
It's so important to be politically correct in Washington. This administration is so conscious of it. So they're paper dolls depicting Supreme Court justices that have replaced Ken and Barbie. I mean, this is what kids are playing with in Washington. And they come with clothes, not only robes, but clothes, so that Supreme Court Justice Sandra O'Connor, who teaches an aerobics class in the basement of the Supreme Court a couple mornings a week, has an aerobics outfit. And Clarence Thomas comes with combat boots, which he really needs.
Next time you come, will you bring us some?
Sure.
It'll be wonderful to see them. I thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Jen.
And next, Bill Zwecker with lots of gossip. Stay with us.